Hey there, my name is Mick J, and it is time for a kitchen experiment. Okay, so I was on Facebook yesterday and my niece pinged me and was asking me about how she scrambled his eggs. And she does, what she does with scrambled eggs is, she said, do you ever poach your scrambled eggs? And I'm like, I never tried that. And I mean, why, what do you mean by poaching them? And she's like, well, I just dump them in boiling water. And I'm like, well, I've never tried that, but hey, might as well. So what we're gonna do here today is we're gonna try poaching scrambled eggs. This is truly a kitchen experiment because I've never tried this before. All right, so what we have here is just really simple things. Like most people, when they scramble their eggs, will do it, just scramble them by hand with a fork and, or a whisk in a bowl. And I tend to do that normally, but sometimes I want like really smooth eggs or, something like this. I figured that this would probably be the best way to try it. Like I said, never done this before, never tried it before, never had anything to do with this before. So we'll see how this works. So what I'm gonna do here is I've got three eggs cracked in my my little blender thing here. I got my mini blender, put the top on it here, and I'm just going to blend these until smooth. Get it in place there. There we go. And there we go. Now it's going to have a little bit of foam on top, which, honestly, that doesn't bother me. But, we'll see how well it works. So what we got here is I've got my high-sided pot. And what you want to do is put it about 3/4 of the way full of water and then bring it up to a boil. And you don't want a big roiling boil out of it. You want just a nice simmery boil like this going on. So what I do is I take it all the way up to high, bring it up to a roiling boil, then I drop it off back to somewhere, 6.5 on an electric stove. And then what it does is you get this nice little simmer out of it. The next thing you want to do is once you've got that, you need to take some white wine vinegar and take about a capful of it and just dump it right in there. So, and I forget the science behind this. It's some kind of deal with surface tension or something like that. Not exactly sure, or maybe it helps the egg tighten up a bit. So once you've got that in there, you can see it's starting to boil around. It's got it in there. What you can do is we're going to create a vortex out of this. So you spin, and this is the proper way to poach eggs. You want to go crazy with it. So you'll get bits coming out of there. But you don't want to get that on you. So once you got the vortex going, you take this, pour it right in the middle. And there we go. You can see it. So the foam on the top of it will spread out. And the worst part is now I can't see underneath it to actually see how well it's doing. So, this here. On something like this, if it's this massive and spread out, you want to use like a slotted spoon like this because, a lot of people have your normal slotted spoon. That's not going to be good enough for this, so you want to have something big and wide like this puppy. So, let's see. I can smell it. I can smell it getting there. Supposedly, she says it makes these like really nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna let these cook for, just a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, they've been cooking for a couple of minutes now, and it looks like they're just about done. And you see I was doing all the little flipping and stuff during the time lapse there. You gotta love video editing. So we got these, and it looks like they're all nice and fluffy and ready and done. So what we're gonna do is take these out and actually turn this off. And take these out and put them on a plate that you've lined with, with paper towels. Because we want to let the water drain off of these for a minute. So I gotta admit, they look nice and fluffy, beautiful. gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stop overusing those words, but here we go. This is the last little bit here. We're gonna let these drain off for a minute, and then the taste test. And here is the final result. This is, these are the poached scrambled eggs, and she was right. They do come out fluffy. And here's for the taste test. Let's see how well these turn out. See if they're vinegary or not. We'll see what happens. Not bad. They are nice and fluffy. They're not overly watery. There's no vinegar taste. They don't have much taste on their own though, so I figure let's get a little salt and pepper here. Salt and pepper. Let's see how that fares for it. Take another little piece here. And yeah, these would make for some great for in some breakfast tacos, stuff like that. But not bad for a try. It's possible, and it works. So that was today's kitchen experiment: poached scrambled eggs, and I gotta say, it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to try that. It's a little extra work depending on what you've got it lined up for, but it's not a bad thing. So go ahead and try it out. Try your own kitchen experiments. And always remember, when you're trying to have fun in the kitchen and make great food, I am not a chef, and you don't have to be one either. See you next time.